Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm so sorry. Uh, I'm so sorry. I was just doing my go-to webinar. I was working and was pretty fine, and suddenly something went wrong on my desktop, and it just refused to open. And then I had to switch on my laptop, and now I'm talking. Am I audible? Good evening, everyone. Am I? I am good. I am good, Finosh. Good evening, Santosh. How are you? I'm so happy to be back here. I was so stressed for these 10 minutes when my system was not opening. It was just refusing to start. I was just, you know, this is not that I expected at the last minute. So, how are you guys? Tell me. There are a lot of you who have joined the webinar right now. So, how are you people? What is happening? What do you expect market to do? We're going to come to our topic in a minute, right? Because people are still joining in, and the seats are yet filling up fast. Okay. So, what do you think about the market? What do you all? How is your trading going on? I hope you people are not shorting right now. Right now is not a time for us to short, right? It's a time, um, basically, I think the market is going to go sideways. Yeah. It could be, sideways. Can't hear. Am I audible? I think most of the people can hear me. I think most of the people can hear me, but in case no one, thanks for arranging this seminar. Good. I'm happy too. You can. I'm sure all of you can. Those who can't, just log out and log in. Okay. So what do you think about market? Voice is breaking. Is that so? Not listening anything. No. Acha, so what I will do, if you're not listening to me, then if you just give me a second. If I'm not audible, you have to log out and log in, right? That's the only way you'll be able to hear me. I'll be audible in that way only, right? So I have got my laptop, desktop on which I can easily write. So I would use this opportunity to write. So if I am not audible, log out and log in. Log out and log in, right? Lakshmi Kanji, you can call me up. We can work out, right? This is not a platform for that. Here we will be talking about some different concept altogether. You can call me up. We can discuss it. So my voice is clear. Okay, log out and log in. That's the only way, right? There's no other way. I'll be audible. Okay, so now let's go on and tell me what all do you think about market? Audio is absolutely clear. Thank you. Many of them can't hear me. So, um, okay. What is your view on Bank Nifty rally? We'll just see in a minute. We'll just see in a minute what is happening in Bank Nifty and what can we expect from it, right? So, I'll open my TradingView platform as well. Now, so I'm going to be using the TradingView platform, and what's happening? Anyway, I'll just log in into my Google TradingView platform. Then we will be talking about what is happening in the market. Okay. All right. So, what do you all think? Market is going to be which way? Sideways, upward, down? What do you think is going to be the direction of market in next few, days? What all do you think? Bearish? Next week. Okay. Anyone else? Should consolidate, may move up to 11,000, may come down till 11,000. Okay. And no idea. Actually, nobody can predict market, right? Those who believe that they can predict market, they're just fooling themselves and they're fooling others. Nobody can predict the market. You have to be in the direction of the market, whichever direction it is, right? So I would say the best way to go about is always to be in the direction of the market, right? If you just understand that bit, you will always find it, Okay, so here we are. Okay, and I want this here, and I want trading view. Trading view. We'll see what's happening in the bank nifty, right? So somebody is saying till 11,800. Dharmesh is saying it may go up to 11,800. Let's see. So today's topic is basically support and the resistance, right? And we're going to talk about it. Good evening, Rishabh. So this is Nifty Bank. Here it is. Let's see what's happening in Nifty Bank, right? So this is 15 minutes graph of Nifty Bank. Let me make it 1 hour graph, and then let me make it 1 day graph, right? We'll see what is happening in 1 day graph. It looks solidly bullish, right? And by any chance, if it crosses yesterday's high, which is this place, then the market will further go up, right? If it crosses yesterday's high, right, we'll go in the deep past and see if there was a major resistance or support at this point. So here we are. Bank Nifty is actually lifetime high, so there is no resistance, previous resistance or support. And if you notice here, it became bullish the moment it crossed its previous, high. This is one place. Another place was this place, right? The moment it crossed this, particular place, which was 27,680, it became bullish, and then it crossed this particular level, which is 28,380. Again, it became solidly bullish, right? Now let's drive ourselves towards our topic, and tell me one thing. How many of you think that what is support and resistance? You can't see my screen? Somebody saying they can't see my screen. Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible? Somebody saying no, somebody saying yes. All of them are saying yes except one or two. So those who can't see my screen, please log out and log in, because there is some net, your net must be slow or something, right? So just log out and log in. That's what you need to do. Screen is visible. Many people, all of them are saying screen is visible. So I can't send message. You can. The way you have sent this message, Arun, exactly same way you send me the message. I can read it. You have sent me the message. No, right now you said that I can't send any message. So exactly same way you can send me the message, I can view your message. Okay, all right. So now let's talk about, do you think these places are important? Like where the bank Nifty, see here, look at this beautiful place here. This place and this place, right? Exactly at the same point, you will see here. Look at this place and look at this place. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? What do you think this place is? This place was a major resistance, right? And the moment it crossed voluminously, it went up, right? What do you understand by this? Why does it happen? Why does this thing happen? Why there is such a, huge movement after this crossing. Why do you think these levels are formed? What do you think makes these levels? So this is a level of resistance, right? This was a level of resistance. But the moment it was crossed, voluminously, what has happened? Please remember one thing, these are nothing but the human emotions, right? These levels are nothing but human emotions, right? So when people emotionally depend upon these levels, right? When they feel, okay, there has been, rejection of this level, they all start exiting their positions, right? Then again, next it crossed here. Look at this place. It crossed the levels by volumes. And then again, moment these levels are crossed, you will see a pretty good uptrend, right? The moment you will see these levels getting crossed, you will see a good uptrend. So here, see this particular place, levels was crossed and it went up. Then struggle 3 days, a lot of days here. And when the same level was crossed, it fell. So the resistance, this was the resistance, this was the support zone. If the support was broken, it came down, then went up, again experienced the resistance, and so on and so forth, right? So most of the time it is basically, these are all human emotions, right? So supports will become resistance and resistances will become support. So I have made some slides for you and we'll just run through them and then we'll talk about a lot of examples and through them we'll try to understand what is support and what is resistance, right? So let me take you here and I will just, so the first question is, what is support and resistance, right? So let's explore it one by one. So what is support? What are support and resistances, right? Support and resistances are the major concept in stock market. You will often hear, technical analysts talk about ongoing battle between the bulls and the bears, or you must be hearing, that the multiple level resistance has been broken or the support has been broken, right? Or you must be hearing it now on TV. The proverbial battle lines can be defined as the support and resistance levels where the most trading occurs. Support and levels are where demand is perceived to be strong enough to prevent the price from falling further, while resistance levels are prices where selling is thought to be strong enough to prevent prices from rising high. So I want to explain you something through the graphical representation. Suppose a particular uh, stock is trading here at this place, right? These are the prices. Suddenly, there will be buyers, right? Buyers think that the stock looks at very good valuation. It may further go up, so they will take the price up, right? Till what point this price will go up? Tell me. Any idea? Any idea? Can you help me with understanding this? Till what point will this price go up? No idea. This price will go up till it finds the sellers, right? And where do they think the sellers will be sitting? At the resistance, right? Where they feel that the market cannot go further from here. That is where the sellers will be sitting. So the price will always go till a point where it finds the seller, and when it's going to start coming down, when the market will start coming down, till what point will it come down? Till what point will it come down? Till what point will it continue falling? Till it finds the buyer, right? It will come down where it will find buyers sitting, as Balbir is writing. And where will be buyers sitting? At the support, right? Where do you think the buyers will be sitting? At the support. We're going to talk about it a lot more in detail with the stock price and we'll understand it more clearly. So please remember, a price will go up till it buy a seller, right? Now tell me, if somebody bought it here, Will they continue holding it? They would like to book profit, right? There are scenarios which may change. There could be scenario like political scenario may change in a country, or the particular sector may have a different, views, slowly, gradually changing. So there will be people waiting. Like suppose I bought Reliance, or I bought Reliance at 1200 and 1200 rupees. I'll wait for it to go till 1300, right? At 1300, if it achieves in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I will be. The support and major support are different things. Yes, yes. I'm going to talk about that. I have it in my slides. So this 100 points is enough for me, right? So what I'll do, I'll be ready with my selling order. And please remember, these integral numbers are really a huge, huge numbers. They play a very pivotal role. And here a lot of sellers will be sitting to exit their position, right? There are very few technical analysts who trade in the market. Most of the traders work on emotions, right? They remember the psychological levels. They'll remember, where the market, where the people will enter, where people will exit from a particular trade, right? So they trade on basically nothing but the emotions, right? So they know this is a major support level for Reliance, and this could be an exiting place, or it could be market is turning from here. So they will be sitting here to exit their position. So please remember, price will go up as long as it find a seller, and price will come down till it find a buyer, right? Wherever the buyer is sitting, that place is called a support, and wherever the seller is sitting, that place is called resistance. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, it's a big task to find out where the buyers are sitting, where the sellers are sitting. That's a different thing. We're not talking about that. How do we find it, right? That's not our concern today. Our concern is basically to understand what is support and what is resistance, right? Let's go on to the next slide. And what it says here, why does this happen, right? Why does this happen? I've already explained you. Support and resistance levels are psychologically important levels where a lot of buyers and or sellers are willing to trade the stock. When the trend lines are broken, the market psychology shift and the new levels of support and resistances are established. Right? Okay, थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी भी ठीक है, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल हिंदी भी बोलेंगे. So हिंदी एक्चुअली हिंदी में भी बोलना चाहिए मुझे साथ साथ. हाँ, तो ये सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस क्यों बनते हैं? ये इसलिए बनते हैं कि लोगों की साइकोलॉजी, मनस्थिति ऐसी होती है कि वो ये बात को समझते हैं. उन लोगों को टेक्निकल एनालिसिस नहीं पता होता है. उनको क्या पता होता है कि लेवल्स पता होते हैं कि यहाँ तक स्टॉक जाएगा, यहाँ से नीचे आएगा, राइट? वो लोग ग्राफ भी नहीं देखते हैं, वो सिंपल नंबर्स पे काम करते हैं. उनको पता है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, उनको पता होगा कि वोल्टास का क्या सपोर्ट लेवल है या निफ्टी का क्या सपोर्ट लेवल है, निफ्टी का रेजिस्टेंस लेवल क्या है. उसी के बेसिस पे वो लोग कॉल खरीदते हैं या पुट खरीदते हैं, जो भी खरीदते हैं, राइट? तो कई लोग ऐसे हैं जो केवल एक ही स्टॉक में काम करते हैं, या वो केवल निफ्टी में काम करते हैं, या वो केवल बैंक निफ्टी में काम करते हैं. जब आप एक ही स्टॉक में या एक ही एंटिटी में काम करते हो, आपका अंडरस्टैंडिंग उस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक के लिए बहुत स्ट्रांग हो जाता है. मतलब कि आपको उसके क्लियर रेजिस्टेंसेस, क्लियर सपोर्ट्स पता लग जाते हैं. ठीक है ना? कितने तरीके का सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस होता है? How many ways you can have supports and the resistances? So if you're an intraday trader, you'll find short-term support and resistance. Intraday mein the support and resistances are different. Then you have mid-term support and resistance, like the kind of swing trading I give for positional trades. Like for example, we gave Spark, or we gave Spencer's. All of them have mid-term support and resistance. Then there are some very, very long-term resistance. Anybody can remember I gave a very long-term stock. Do you remember that stock? Abhi usne from 670 it made almost 1270. Anybody remember? CESC has broken the levels. It has yet to fire up. It fired one day. It should continue. But there's another stock that I gave recently, when I gave it in November. It's Awas, right? Awas basically had a very, very long-term support, right? And that is why That is how I decide whether I want to give it for short term, or I want to give it for mid term, or I want to give it for long term, right? I decide that based on supports and the resistance, right? सो अगर सपोर्ट और रेजिस्टेंस शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन का है तो हम उसको शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन में रखेंगे. अगर मिड टर्म के लिए है, विल ट्रेड इट ओनली फॉर शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन, फ्यू डेज, 2-3 days, 4 days, 5 days. और अगर लॉन्ग टर्म है, then I will always give you to accumulate that stock, right? So when you accumulate stock, which stock do you accumulate more? Which have long term support and long term resistance, long term support, sorry, not resistance. Okay. Then now we come about, the next slide that I have made, what all can provide you the support and the resistance, right? So there are many things which can provide you support and the resistance. It could be pivot point, it could be GAN levels, it could be Fibonacci levels, it could be trend lines, it could be previous price action movement, it could be Ichimoku cloud, or it could be volume profile, right? There are many more. I've just noted a few, right? So you can find, depending upon what is your forte, you can be deciding about which one do you want to master, right? If you are day trader, you must master the pivot point, right? Then pivot point becomes very important. Which one is effective? So they are all effective if you have an eye for them, right? If you have a clear eye for them, you'll find each of them play their important role, right? It's not that one is effective, the other is not effective. It's not that, right? I'll show you how pivot points are important, how CAN levels we won't be called calculating, but every stock has every person has their own forte. Some people just work on Fibonacci levels. I don't work on that, but many people work on Fibonacci levels, right? Many people work on, pivot point. But I personally believe previous price movement is very important. For intraday, it is pivot point and the previous price movement. Those are the two very important levels, right? And I'll show you how and why am I saying so. Okay, then I told you that the round numbers play a very important role, right? For example, Nifty's 11,000, 11,100, 11,500, sorry, there's 5,000 I've written, but 500 are very key milestones. Like for example, if a stock is trading at 1,000 rupees, like TCS or Reliance or Indigo, these are very crucial levels for them. When a stock is close to 950 or so, it becomes a very important milestone for it to cross 1,000 voluminously, right? Because always there will be a fear in the members' heart, like those who are traders' heart, that the stock may go up from here or may not go up or may take a bounce, right? So it says that buyers will often purchase large amount of stocks once the price starts to fall forward a major round number, which makes it more difficult for share to fall below that level, right? So suppose if you must have seen yesterday, how the day before, how Nifty crossed, how Nifty moved. And similarly, when Reliance crossed 1,000, people had more conviction in the stock, and it moved up after that very aggressively. Similarly, if this level of 1,000 is broken in a particular stock, which is costing about 1,000, 1,200, I can show you an example of Indigo right now. Right, I'll just show you examples one after the other. Let me just complete the the slides that I have made for you. So if a particular, like if 1,000 or 2,000 or some integral number is broken, you'll find many more people are building up their positions, selling their positions at that point. And also please remember that the roles are reversed. If a trend line or a support or a resistance is crossed or broken with volumes, the support will become resistance and the resistance will become support. Always, I'm going to show you all how the role reverses. So what is the importance of support and resistance? Support and resistance levels are a critical part of trend analysis because it can be used to make specific trading decisions and identify when a trend is about to reverse. For example, a trader might identify an upcoming support level and decide to start buying the stock as it approaches knowing that it will likely rebound higher. These levels both test and reconfirm trends and should be closely monitored by anyone using technical analysis. As long as the price remains between these two levels, the trend is likely to continue the prevailing direction. However, a break beyond support or resistance does not always indicate a reversal. For example, a breakout higher may be start of a faster bullish trend and a vice versa of breakdown below trend line. So I'm going to show you how trend lines, when they are broken, how the trend reverses. So what happens at these supports and the resistance zones? In a given financial market, there are typically three types of participants at any given time at any given price level. Traders who are long and waiting for price to rise, right? Those are the bulls. Traders who are short and hoping price to fall. Those are the bears. Traders who have not decided which way to trade, right? These are the only three kinds of people sitting in the market. Now, as the price rises from a support level, the traders who are long are happy and may consider adding more to their positions. If the prices drop back down to the same support level, the traders who are short in this situation are beginning to question their position and may buy to cover, right, or exit their position. So दो चीजें होंगी. अगर support पे आता है एक stock और वहां से जो trader already long करके बैठा है, that person would like to add more position. He will see कि अच्छा मेरी direction में stock चलने वाला है, let me add more positions. But there is a person who has shorted it. Now he will see the reversal of the trend because he thought market will go down, but the market started going up. So what will he do? He will exit his position, right? So to get out at or near break even if the price reaches the support level again. The traders who did not enter the market previously at this price level may be ready to pounce and go long if the prices come down back down to the support level. In essence, a large number of traders may be eagerly waiting to buy at this level, adding to its strength as an area of support. If all these participants do buy at this level, the price will likely rebound from the support once again, right? Price can, however, fall right through the support level. As price continues to drop, traders will quickly realize that the support level is not holding, right? It's not necessary कि एक बार price ऊपर जाने लगा फिर आके उसने support touch किया and it's not necessary कि उस support से वापस वो rebound कर जाए. There are times कि उस support को वो break करके और भी नीचे चला जाता है. The long traders may wait for the price to climb back for the previous support level, which will now act as a resistance to exit their trades in the hopes of limiting their losses. The short traders now will be happy and they will add in more aggressive shorts. And now what will happen? The traders who have bought the stock, they will exit their position. Means what will they do? They will if they bought it, they will sell it, right? So that means they're adding more to the selling part. That means it will become aggressive short, right? So now people who haven't taken decision, they will see a support being broken, they will enter into the market, right? Now what will happen? These examples illustrate an important critical analysis principle that which previously acted as support will eventually become resistance. Conversely, levels that form resistance will act as a support. Once price breaks above the resistance level, this can be seen on any chart. Okay, and I'm going to show you in a minute some of this. So what is it basically? Why does support and resistance form? What do you think the stock market reflect? What do you think the stock market reflect? Stock market reflects human behavior, human emotions, right? Human emotions, right? It is, tell me one thing, there are so many technical analysts, there are so many people sitting with best of knowledge about making programs. Have you ever heard somebody has made a foolproof program to buy or sell the stock? Have you heard it? Had it been there in the market, everybody would have been by now crorepati, right? They would have had millions in their account. But have you heard about it? क्यों नहीं सुना आपने? Why haven't you heard about it? Why haven't you heard about that there's a perfect signal where you can buy and where you can sell? Because it depends upon human behavior and human emotions. And human behavior and human emotions are absolutely unfathomable. People cannot fathom how emotions change faster than the speed of light, right? There's only thing that change faster than the speed of light. It's the human emotions. I'm going to show you in the graphs how the human behaviors change. Sorry, we'll go back. So it says that fear, greed, and herd instinct. Do you understand what is herd instinct? मतलब भीड़ में क्या हो रहा है, सब लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, भेड़ चाल क्या है इस समय, सब लोग बेच रहे हैं, अच्छा चलो बेचो, राइट? इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि भेड़ चाल या भीड़ चाल, जो भी, आई डोंट नो, भीड़ में क्या हो रहा है. हर्ड इंस्टिंक्ट मींस झुंड में क्या हो रहा है, एक साथ बहुत सारे लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, सारे बेच रहे हैं तो बेच दो, सारे खरीद रहे हैं तो खरीद लो. दैट इज कॉल्ड हर्ड इंस्टिंक्ट. Fear, greed, and herd instincts are terms that often come up with when discussing the financial markets. This is because human emotions and behavior are largely responsible for price movements in the market. A price chart then can be thought of as a graphical representation of emotions such as fear, greed, optimism, pessimism, and human behavior, such as herd instinct. Price charts illustrates how market participants react to future expectations. Find out how your mindset can play a. Have you heard? I've been always saying on my Telegram channel that the biggest mind game on earth is stock market, right? If you conquer this market, you can conquer the world, right? But nobody can, right? It's very, very difficult to conquer this biggest mind game on earth, which is called stock market. You can only fathom a bit of it, small part of it you can understand, but you can't understand the whole of it. When you think market is heading in your way, that's the precise time it will just hit you hard and say, no, I've decided to go in the other direction. Fear and greed, for example, are seen in the market participants' behavior outlined above. As price falls back to the support level, the traders who are already long will add to positions to make more money. Meanwhile, the traders who are short will buy to cover because they are afraid of losing money. Herd instinct is also demonstrated in this example, as traders tend to congregate near these support and resistance levels, further strengthening them. So the bottom line, what is the bottom line? That the support and resistance zones are utilized by technical analysts to study past prices and predict future market movements. These zones can be drawn using simple technical analysis tools like horizontal lines, up and down trend lines, or by applying more advanced indicators such as Fibonacci retracement, Gann levels, or Ichimoku cloud. Market psychology plays a major role in a given instrument's price movement, as traders and investors remember the past, react to changing condition, and anticipate future market moving. Knowing what the market is thinking is the best way to determine what will happen next, right? So with this, let's go on to the graph. I have taken out something for you. I will show you an example of Reliance. This is Reliance, right? So I have marked something for you. Look at the trend line, right? I've drawn this line. It has been respecting this trend line. You can see this. Let me take a pen. So here we go. Look at this trend line. You can see this trend line, right? The stock has been respecting this trend line all throughout. You can see that. See this line that I have drawn for you, this line, right? This is a major support zone, right? And this was a resistance zone. Once the support is broken, it'll behave as a resistance. And when the resistance is broken, it'll behave as a support, right? Let me make it bigger to show you. See here, this place, it was in a channel. Look at Reliance. So what was the major support? 880, roughly around that, 880 or 878. That was a big support. And the place here, if you see here, 956.9. This was a major resistance. Once, twice, three tried to cross it with volumes, but this called a failed breakout. Can you see this is a failed breakout? How many of you can admire it? It's not necessary if your level has been broken that the stock will. I will show you how to draw these trend lines. So now look at here. This is a false breakout. Can you make it out? Let me just show you here. This was a false breakout. This was a false breakout. Why am I saying it's a false breakout? Because the level was broken with volume, right? See here, this was a voluminous breakout. Let me make it bigger. Now see here, look at this voluminous breakout, right? It was a false breakout, right? How do you know that this is a false breakout? That is what this was, a false breakout, right? This was a false breakout, right? And it basically came down from here, but this was a decent breakout, and this was a really very nice breakout, right? So you can see, the supports. This was a support, this was a support, this was a resistance, this was a resistance, and the same place where it was behaving as a resistance became a support, and the stock shot up from here, right? I hope you can admire it. Yeah, you can see this. So how to identify false breakout? So there are a lot of other indicators that you need to apply along with it, and I apply a lot more other things, candlestick patterns, and a lot of other things to use it. And there are very simple ways to trade in the market. And now we are just doing up our entire course. And I want to explain you also that in our course, in my course particularly, we have a set of recorded videos which are basics, which you'll find on YouTube also. But I have put them in the order. I've organized them. But when you have to actually trade, you need some. I mean, what is our forte? We handhold for at least good 6 months till you really understand. And those classes are absolutely live classes. Those are not the classes that you will find uploaded as our course, right? Those are the classes where main thing is done, which nobody else does. How to filter out stock. Like, I'll show you one stock, right? You have not heard about it, but tomorrow I'm telling you, for the next 5-6 days, this will be my stock, right? It's a penny stock. And it's looking very good to me, right? I have my own reasons. Right now I won't be able to discuss those, but as far as the support and the resistance levels are concerned, I'll show you that the stock is being just trading within the range, right? Stock has been trading within the range, right? This is the bottom and this is the high, right? So this is a zone which it has now crossed yesterday, right? Few days back. This is how I mark the level, and I want to show you. I will take you to its weekly graph also. Look at it standing above this weekly graph, and then I'll show you its monthly graph. In monthly graph also, it has crossed this level, right? You can see here. I'll make it bigger. See, it has crossed this level. Now where will I buy now? I will wait for my price to cross. The price for me is going to be 27 rupees, right? This is my price for buying this particular stock, 26.9. So I'm going to give a 10 paisa buffer. So above 27 rupees, I'm going to buy it, right? Those who are Stock Pro members who are here, I would say please put it on the Stock Pro setup and look at this stock. Next Media, right? How do you feel on all the time frames? Then you will be able to see what a beautiful setup it is right now, right? Yeah, my courses are online only. All my courses are online only. Like the way I'm teaching you right now, this is how my course is conducted. Okay. Anybody who's interested can give me your phone number. My team will contact. So anybody who's interested in joining, because absolutely new way of teaching now is going to be there. Anybody who, okay, this is Rahul. Rahul, you have given me earlier also, shayad, hai na? Wait a sec. Okay, does it cover on options? I don't teach massively on options, but there is a particular setup where we trade, right? Where we trade. So, but little bit about options, but not majorly about options. We don't teach. We're not an options specialist. So this is Ame Alawani. Okay, I seem to have heard your name as well, right? Okay, so what I'm saying now, this is a stock I have filtered out for this coming week, right? This is Moin Sheikh. So, okay, I'm going to show you a lot more other things. Okay, so today, middle of the day, we have chat and I have asked you about installment payment. So you must have had it with my team, not me directly. I don't look into marketing at all. So probably you spoke to my team member. It helps to trade only on cash market. No. You can trade in future, you can trade in option, you can trade in nifty, right? If you take the combo course, you have a full horizon, and we keep developing our techniques and keep giving you, newer techniques as well, right? So right now, my intraday course is on, going to be start, and positional, of course, it's one after the other. First 15 months of days of the month I teach positional, and the last 15 to last days 15 days is basically intraday, and these are all live classes, and we continue to give you live classes. Intraday fee is 30, combo fee is 45, right? You can go to my website. Please guys, notice one thing: my website is down for a while. There is some issue going on. We're just working on it, and uh, so you may find some kind of a, if you go to my website, you may find some kind of a warning kind of thing. Go to advance and go here, right? Although it will say to you that it is not secure, but don't need to worry. Just go to advance and you will be able to see it, right? I'll show you what it does. So don't need to worry, we are working on it. I just need 2-3 days, right? Just 2-3 days and you'll have a brand new everything about my website. I Stock Pro training. Stock Pro training. So if you go here, you get it like this. Oh, it's still opening on my computer. It's opening, but you will find it that it is not secure. You have to go to advanced, and then it'll open, right? So don't need to worry. Just a few more days, and it'll be fine. Okay. Can I trade on calls? I am busy on job. On your calls, if I am busy on your, see, do positional calls. Now, if you're busy, you can take the positional calls, right? That require a lot of capital. So I'm starting with Arjun. Arjun, so don't worry. You spoke to my team. Just a sec. Let me just see what you have written. Asked about the installment payments. So, acha, so you must, maybe I'll ask him to give you a call. As you mentioned in the beginning, if we concentrate on few stocks, then we'll have more control on our course. will help for this. Of course, of course, of course. There are some stock specific strategies also, and you will get to know those strategies also. And I have some very simple techniques, like you don't need to bog down, and trade into worry about much. So here is the next media, right? I would like to show you here how the levels were broken. When this level was broken, how it has just moved, right? Any stock you pick up, any time frame you pick up, you can always be able to find out your supports and the resistances, right? So now I have taken out another stock for you, Oro Pharma. Oro Pharma. Now look at Aurobindo Pharma, and you will see its levels of support and the resistance. So let me make a little shorter zone. So here it is. Just notice, these places, right? From where it has taken time, right? Look at this level, which is 700, roughly about 700. As you know, it's an integral number. I know it is, it's very important level. Always you will find at these places buyers are sitting, right? Even those who have shorted here, just notice this thing. There are people who have shorted here, right? At this place, they were also ready to, buy back their position just a little above 700. Why? Because they knew that this is a major support zone. The stock will definitely bounce from here. Look in the past, look into the deep past, and you will realize that 700 was a major level, right? Look at this place, 700, it took a resistance, came down, right? Look at this level, 664, kitna massive support hai ye. It came, buyers were sitting here, bounced back, right? Now if you don't see this in the past, right, here yahan pe bhi dekho aap isi jagah pe bounce liya hai, right? You can see here isi jagah pe bounce liya hai 664 pe. So this is a massive support zone for Oro Pharma, right? And look at this place. As I've told in my previous videos also in YouTube, that if a stock spends a lot of time in a particular area, that area becomes the area of support or the resistance, right? Now look at this level where we stand, where it was here. Yahan pe dekho aap, is jagah pe dekho, this is 890. What do you think about this? What do you think about this level? What is your understanding of this level? Major resistance, right? Because double top, दो बार इसी जगह से price rejection हुआ है, right? Now if it is rejected from the same place, you will find this as a major resistance. अभी कहाँ पे है stock? Stock is right now at 771, right? और जैसे ही इस level पे पहुंचेगा, you will be ready to sell it, right? I'm going to show you. Yeah, there is stock specific strategy for large cap as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you one example, which I'm waiting. I'm giving you that stock also. You can trade in it if you want, right? But please don't blame me, because I'm just showing you my thought process about it, right? This stock is Adani Ports, right? This stock is Adani Ports, and I'm going to show you how it's behaving, right? I have marked the levels, and it's not for today, it's not for yesterday, it's for 3 days. I have marked this level, right? Yesterday also, on Friday also, on my advisory, I have given the stock buy above 369, right? 369 point something, 369.60, right? If it crosses that, we will be buying it. ये stock यहाँ तक गया, फिर नीचे आया, फिर गया, फिर नीचे आया, फिर गया, right? This is the importance of levels. I hope you can understand. This is how important the levels are. Look at this place, once, twice, 3 times. 3 बार ये stock उस जगह को cross नहीं कर पाया है. That means this is a very important level. Now at this, with the same token, right? With the same token, now look at this place. What do you think about this level? अगर ये लेवल ब्रेक नहीं होगा, अगर ऊपर की तरफ ब्रेक नहीं हुआ, अगर ये इसका मतलब it has honored this resistance. This is short term resistance, right? Because I'm taking a 1 hour time frame. So अगर इस लेवल को ब्रेक नहीं, इस लेवल को ब्रेक नहीं करता है, then the stock will fall down. But tomorrow, by any chance, if it crosses in the upward direction, it will be a buying opportunity. I have another stock for you, right? I'm explaining you in all possible ways. I have been tracking it for many days, and I've been giving it on my advisory almost every alternate day. Why? Because I know that the levels will be broken. Look at this stock, 1 hour time frame, right? Yesterday it tried to cross, this was my level, 74.5 was my level. Now the level have increased, because इसने price rejection हो गया है from a little higher level. I will wait for this 74.75 in cash to be broken tomorrow convincingly. If I'm saying 74.75 to be broken means I'll take 5 or 10 paisa buffer. If it crosses that and stays above the price for 15 minutes, I will. How do I do that? Please off the sound of alert or question. There is nothing like that. There is no sound I'm hearing. It's only I am who's speaking continuously. आपके phone पे आ रहा होगा कुछ, Moin, not on my this thing. So keep this stock also on your radar, which is Tata Power. Tata Power, I've told you to watch out. Tata, which one I did give you? Adani Ports, and another stock I've given you. Next, what was that? Next Media. So these are the stocks that I'm giving you for tomorrow to watch out for, right? They're looking very, very good to me. Particularly Next Media, I'll wait for it to give me a breakout above its recent past. Recent जो भी इसका high था, उसके ऊपर ये जैसे ही जाएगा, which is 27 rupees, I will take a buy. I will make a buy. Okay. So now I'm done with whatever I needed to teach. I can take up your questions. I'm ready to take your questions, guys. You can ask me. How did you find today's session? Was it informative? Was it something? Take on Indigo. Did you see Profin Capital Services Limited? Profin, जो वो मोहम्मद असलम है, कौन है? Somebody who makes a lot of videos. Your view on Sun TV. You may name of. See, I do follow Reliance. I follow TCS. I follow Kotak Mahindra Bank. A lot of them, right? Offline classes? No offline classes, because I work only online. Want to know support and resistance for Indiabulls Housing Finance, long as well as short term. So first and foremost, सबसे पहले हम क्या देखते हैं? किसी ने मुझसे पूछा Indigo, है ना? Because Indigo I mentioned also. Let me take that. So this is Indigo, right? Now here is Indigo, and look at Indigo. It's 1000 level, right? Let me mark 1000 level. Here is 1000 level. Right? You will see that this level has been a very, very critical level for Indigo, right? See, a lot of time was spent here, then here, then here. So 1000 was a very important level, and you can find other supports and the resistances, right? इस जगह पे देखो आप, बार-बार ये स्टॉक वहां से रिवर्स करता है, right? So this could be another resistance level, right? This could be another resistance level. So right now where we are, 1296, another 50 points. AB Capital View positive. Thank you, Sanjay ji. AB Capital is positive view. My take on PCJ as of now positive, but it's standing on a resistance. So you can expect a bit of fall also. Where is Tata Motors level? Where it will take a support. So Tata Motor right now looks little weak to me. Tata Motor and Tata Motor DVR both are looking little weak to me, right? So I am basically on a sell side, and for me, this is a place. If this level is broken, I will definitely sell it here. 177.60. If it is broken from where it has taken a support, I'm going to short it, right? So that's my sell for Tata Motor. Even Tata Motor DVR is um, right. So Anand is saying that very informative session. My question is, I bought Kelton Tech 2 months ago for long-term purpose. So see, I gave it on 7th of November, right on the Diwali day, right? On the Diwali day, it was costing about 30 rupees. And then it went down to 25 rupees, which is where 27 point something it went down. My accumulation point was till 25. After that, it became 54. It gave exactly 100% return. Right now, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The fundamentals of the company are pretty strong, right? So don't need to worry about it. Suggest about future services too, like suggest about. So Umesh, just talk to my team, right? They will help you. Crude oil, I don't trade right now. But what to do with the previous holding? It was taken at which one? Arun, which one are you talking about? क्या लिया था आपने? अरुण आपने क्या 235 पे लिया है? टाटा मोटर. Oh, Tata Motor तो अभी sell zone में है. Tata Motor is not on a buy zone. I don't know your quantity, right? I don't know your quantity. The lot size of Tata Motor, if I remember correctly, is 2000. अगर आपके पास 2000 share है, then you should hedge your position nicely, because you should just concentrate on this one particular stock, and you will. In mind language of recorded video. Sorry for long list of questions, but that is support for upgradation technique or strategy, how mentor supports. No. So nobody can support you for life, Support is for 1 year. Like there will be 3 live. If you take combo course, then there will be 3 live classes every week, right? I mean, 2 to 3 definitely classes. One intraday class, 2 classes for stock filtration, right? It will make you independent, 100%. But I need your time. I need your time. Huh? Can I get benefits of new course after joining this course? Of course. Because I'll keep on adding for the next 3 months. The new courses will be added up, and all those who will join, they will definitely get the benefit of it. Okay, ma'am, which is the better for intraday course, futures or option? Depends. You need to know a lot more about futures, options, to be able to trade in options, right? Or you have to only wait for breakout. I purchase when winding. What is winding? विधि इंग होगा ना? I think विधि specialty food की बात कर रहे हो आप. That's going to fire up. Give a view on हार्दिक आपने क्या लिखा है? Federal Bank is looking positive. Federal Bank is looking positive. But कल थोड़ा carefully trade करना, है ना? So suggest about the future services. अच्छा. It's right time to increase holding in AB Capital. Yes, you're right, Hardik. Please do that. It's right now. In fact, I'm going to give it a buy tomorrow. Tomorrow, you can take my words. I'll show you how it looks, and it looks very, very promising to me. Right? I'll show you my list. So that you are convinced about tomorrow's stocks. Look at. I don't like to hide anything. Right? I like to show whatever I'm doing. I don't want to 13th March positional, right? So here is my list. I have added up. ये वाली list है कि कौन सी list है? My list will be in the 15th of March here. Positional 15th March buy here. Look at the stock here, AB Capital. It is here because I'm watching it, right? I'm watching it for a breakout, and it will have a breakout. All these stocks I'm watching. These are the stocks I'm expecting tomorrow to give me a breakout. How many of you watched IIFL? How many of you watched IIFL? Anybody? Anybody watched IIFL's breakout yesterday? Tell me, is 8% lesser amount of lesser amount of is it lesser amount of return in a particular day? 8%. I think it's phenomenal. अगर आपको I say if every day you get about 2% return, right? Cumulatively, I'm saying that end of the month, if you make 40% return, how much does these mutual funds give you? It fired sharply, but I have given you well in advance, right? I'll show you how it fired so that we have a clear understanding कि कितने कितने बजे फायर करना शुरू किया. हाँ, जब मैंने दिया तो गैप अप ओपनिंग हुई, फाइन, दैट वाज फाइन. बट उसके बाद भी अगर आप यहाँ पे 434 पे भी कैच कर लेते, इट हैज टेकन यू टू 20 पॉइंट्स अप फ्रॉम देयर, 15 points up from there. So that was also pretty good movement. So Abhi, there is no view on DHFL or Motherson Sumi because they are in no trade zone. They are not showing me a direction, right? So I'll wait for more clarity. DHFL and Motherson Sumi, I have no clarity, right? Rather, I can give you my stocks for tomorrow if you want. I have some of the stocks on my radar. Adani Enterprises, I will short tomorrow. And one good stock that I want to short tomorrow, right? I'll tell you, many people will not tell their secrets, but I don't feel that I feel it's okay. I'm pretty okay to share, let people take advantage of Godrej, 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 Godrej Consumer. So Godrej Consumer is I have posted on Telegram on that also. You can sell it below this particular value, 697 के नीचे आप इसको sell कर सकते हो, right? This is my level for selling Godrej CP. Philips Carbon को देख लेते हैं. Philips Carbon. Philips Carbon. Philips Carbon. So Philips Carbon में अभी ये तो 5 minutes है. There is nothing in 5 minutes. So Philips Carbon देखो, I have drawn this line, right? That means ये अपनी trend line को respect कर रहा है. It's not in a buying zone right now. It will be only above 183 that you can buy it. Not right now. ठीक है? Stocks for positional given in Telegram. If stock does not trigger level today, then it will be considered. Of course, because these are for. So you have to buy only above 180. When I say 182.5, you have to give a 50 paisa buffer, right? The stock has to close on a closing basis. It has to close above that particular value, right? Then you can buy it. So that's it for guys today for today's class today. But anybody who's interested can contact my team, and the numbers are given on the website also and on the Telegram also, right? So you can contact us through the phone number 9599634. Sale TV, sale. I'll just see sale and Sun TV. Sale is on a sell, right? This is the number to contact. Apollo Tire is looking heavily negative. And also somebody is asking me Sun TV. Let me just explain. See, Sun TV I haven't seen, but Sun TV networks. Is that any? नहीं. So आप लोगों को जो पुराने members हैं उनको कोई चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So Sun TV देखो, very simple. If it crosses this particular place, you can buy it because that's a major resistance. And if it comes down below this particular value, is जगह पे 603, you can short it, right? So this is your zone. Above 633, you can buy, and below 603 you have to exit. NALCO is looking good. NALCO is looking good. See, I analyze the entire market every day. You ask me a question and I have an answer because I have seen each and every stock. NELCO is looking good. NELCO, not NALCO. NELCO. How come this is the one? No, this is in the short. This is not the one. NALCO. DLF is for shorting. For sure, it is for shorting. NALCO. Is there something called NALCO? ये NELCO तो ठीक नहीं लग रहा. This NELCO is looking in a selling zone. Right? What is the new course mentioned in Telegram all about? So there is something which is happening on the net, because of which we are changing everything all about our course. So, right, Amel Alavani, I think I have your number. Okay, anyone else who is interested in the course so that my team can speak to you? Okay, all right, so can I make money from intraday? So it's very, very difficult. It's very, very, recording will be released. Yeah, it will be. So abhi option data ka time nahi bacha hai. If it's a new course different from positional and intraday, no, there won't be much difference, but there will be some other ways of recording. You can text me, Vinay, I'll explain you what happened. Why is it being done? So this is, achha, this is Vinay's number. Yeah. In live session, miss, then recording will be provided. Yes, it will be provided. It will be provided. My view on Ashoka Leyland, it's range bound, right? It's range bound. Breakout can come in either of the direction, right? That is why Ashoka Leyland. So it is range bound. You can see its range. It's range bound for the last 3 days. It's range bound. So I will wait for it to give me a clear breakout. Clear breakout will come above this particular value, right? अगर इस जगह के ऊपर स्टॉक जाएगा, इस जगह के ऊपर स्टॉक जाएगा, तो I will buy. और अगर इस जगह के नीचे आएगा, then I'm going to sell it, right? Right now there is no clarity about it. So National Aluminium was looking positive to me, right? But I didn't like this pattern, but otherwise it's looking positive, right? Because it came down, then went up, then came down, then went up, then came down. So I don't find a pattern very interesting or convincing. That is why I'm not taking any position in this, right? Reliance was very, very positive, but right now it's changed my view. Because the way it has selling on the other day, Reliance Industries, so I have little bearish view on Reliance, not a very, very positive view. 3 days it has this resistance zone, and it did not, it did not honor this. It could not break this resistance until it breaks 1361. It is not in a positive zone, right? What to do? You bought 11,500 April put. So I think April 2 is far away. Just wait. I think there should be some kind of a reversal that should happen. So there won't be much difference. The difference will be in the live classes, right? The difference is going to be only in the live classes, nothing else. Okay. So that's about it, guys. Any other stock left? Berger Paint. Somebody is asking me. Berger Paint. So one of the things that I would like to tell you that FMCG had a major drop on Friday, right? So all the FMCG sectors are looking bearish, but this one is looking fine. But according to me, it's in no trend, right? I will not trade into this. Bank Nifty looks very, very positive. Very, very positive. So let's see tomorrow what happens. So all the best, guys. Take care. ITC. Let's see ITC. ITC was a very, very bearish retracement on Friday. So here is ITC. Look at the huge bearish candle that it has made. And now our levels are this. And if it goes below this, you have a shorting opportunity. Fine. NBCC DBL. DBL is looking very good. DBL, I will buy it. Right? DBL, I'm on a buy side. 100% I'm on a buy side. And your stop loss will be this. Your stop loss will be this, and I'm on a buy side. And NBCC. NBCC is also looking very good. Right? NBCC is also looking very, very good right now. Extremely good. So where do you buy? I'll tell you what is your going to be a good entry. If the stock opens between below this 66.7 के नीचे खुले तो आप इसको बाय कर सकते हो. ठीक है? Good night, madam ji. Take care and have RBL Bank. RBL Bank में, there is a little dichotomy, like there is something very strange about RBL Bank. When I was checking, RBL Bank had a buying of 133 crores, right? But there is very less open interest, very, very less open interest, right? And if you see the graph, it looks very positive. So our buying will come only above 658. I will wait for it to cross. Or another possibility is that you buy at this level, which is 654, and your target will be only 4 points. Not much you will get. But अगर ये level cross हो जाएगा, 658 cross हो जाएगा, then you'll get huge. Timing for live session is basically intraday के लिए तो daytime morning में होता है, from 10:30 to 11:30, and for positional week do stock filtration in the evening for the next day. All right, we are done for the day, and take care. We meet again next day, next weekend for something more in evening or in working hours. So stock filtration I do from 7 to 8 on Wednesday. Yasin does it from 3 to 4 on a Sunday. And live trading on intraday is done from 10:30 to 11:30. I hope it was a meaningful session. You all enjoyed it. You found something meaningful here, did you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your positional calls are damn good. Thank you. Good, good, good. But I want you all to become as good as I am. Maybe surpass me. Thank you so much, guys. It's really wonderful to spend time with you all on a Sunday, and I think it's the best way to spend my Sunday, right? So take care, guys. Take care, and please send your comments in case you find good session as good, or you find have a good trading week ahead. Yes, thank you so much. You too. And make profit. Make profit and send it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night. See you. In case those who are interested can talk to my team, and they will be able to answer everything. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye. See you. Santosh ji is one who makes regular money from a Nifty strategy. And he's here right now. I can see him. I haven't seen your screenshots for a long time, Santosh ji. Please keep sending it. Encourages me. Bye. Take care. Good night. See you next week.